With the gun debate raging on Capitol Hill, a number of phones throughout southern Wisconsin have been ringing.
And the calls are coming from advocates on both sides of this issue, and it's leading to a call for action. News 3 investigative reporter Adam Schrager joins us now. And Adam, what can people do about this?
You know, that's the question that Roland Webb from Monroe reached out and actually called us and had that same question. He reached out to the Call for Action volunteers. He's on the no-call list, like so many of us are. He wanted the calls to stop, and yet the calls he's been getting every single day about impeaching the president. Well, sadly for Roland and for all of you out there on the no-call list, it loses to the Constitution every day in this country. Courts have ruled that nonprofits and political entities are exempt from any restrictions. So while you may not be getting calls these days selling you aluminum siding in the middle of dinner, there is sadly no way to stop those political calls.
Yeah, well, our volunteers are here 3 days a week. They're helping to solve problems. And what are you seeing out there? What are some of the things that you've gotten some success and what you've been working on this week?
You know, we thought it was a good time to kind of talk about some of the successes and celebrate those that we've had. Michael Mysak, for example, called in from Sun Prairie. He was getting double billed by Charter Communications, and then he was getting late fees on top of that billing. Well, our volunteers intervened with the company, and the hundreds of dollars he was being told that he owed, he doesn't owe anymore. Good news there. Rhonda Reidner called for action from Brooklyn. She was putting in a fence on her property when she accidentally cut the AT&T cable line to the neighboring trailer park. AT&T billed her more than $2,300. Well, she didn't know of any easement or paperwork that the company had taken out to put the cable there in the first place. So the volunteers stepped in and AT&T dropped the bill.
Well, that's good to hear.
She's $2,300 richer as a result.
And there are probably a lot of people watching who have a consumer complaint, who need help.
Yeah.
And they're stuck in the voicemail jungle and they can't talk to a person. So how do they get help from Call for Action?
And that's the whole point of Call for Action, is to really give people the opportunity to talk to somebody in person who's going to be an advocate for them. The volunteers are going to be here in person tomorrow morning from 11 to 1. They're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday during that time period. The phone number to call, 608-270-2833. Again, 270-2833. Or if those times don't work for you, you can call for action any time of day by simply logging on to channel3000.com/call-for-action. Again, channel3000.com/call-for-action. Call for action, all one word there. We've been getting a lot of calls. I mean, it's kind of been interesting to watch. A lot of consumer stuff, a lot of service-oriented, being in the car dealer realm or stuff along those lines. People need help, and the volunteers are helping them out.
Great stuff. Great to see those results and people saving a few bucks.
Never hurts.
We'll keep sharing them.
Thanks a lot, Adam.
Thanks a lot, Adam.